Turbo 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Guys, we are in Italy for the Italian Grand Prix at the Temple of Speed. We are at Monza. Guys, looking at the performance chart, Red Bull have finally plateaued and stopped upgrading. Racing Point and Mercedes have brought a few upgrades here to Italy. We are now the 4th best car. Then it's Ferrari in 5th, Williams in 6th. Renault has caught up to the rest of us in 7th. McLaren 8th, Alfa Romeo 9th, and Toro Rosso are in 10th. Guys, we've got 7 teams who are able to win a Grand Prix. 7 out of the 10 teams have upgraded their cars to such an extent that if they get into the lead, they can win a Grand Prix. That is just absolutely bonkers. Guys, also just one thing. I quickly have to apologize for something. My mic on my headset has broken, and throughout this video I accidentally left my mic on, so you guys are going to hear a lot of shuttering and background noise. I'm sorry for that, just please bear with me. But for now, let's head straight into qualifying. Yeah.
Practice is all wrapped up as we move into qualifying here at the Autodromo di Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. Any moment now, the teams will be heading out onto the track. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
Jumping straight to the end of Q1, guys, we get ourselves through with ease in P11. Nothing to worry about. Guys, just once again, I am gonna apologize. Not for qualifying, but for the race. I forgot my broken microphone on my headset on. And you guys are gonna hear a lot of shuttering and a lot of background noise. I am so sorry. I hope that my commentary will dim it down a bit. But I'm really sorry about that. That was truly a mistake from me. And we will not let it happen in the future again. Guys, one thing that I quickly have to tell you, which quickly just happened as you guys watched the video and listened to me, we went out in Q2 on a set of softs, ward softs, had a fairly good lap, and then I tried to beat the lap on mediums, which you guys already saw as I got to the end of the lap. I was like 2.5 to 3 tenths off of my fastest lap time, so I canned it to save these tires for the race if I might need them. And now we are going to
expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. That is going to have an effect on Q3, but we strapped on...
Personnel be aware, car leaving.
Okay, Jeff, can you be quiet now? Guys, we strapped on a brand spanking new set of soft tires for the end of Q2, and now as you guys see, I steal a little bit of slipstream here from somebody in front of me. I'm not actually sure who it is. It is actually Lando Norris in his Williams, and I get a fantastic run through the final corner here at Parabolic. I use all the track possible, and we head towards the line, and we are going to be safely through into Q2 with a P6. Pierre Gasly is looking strong for Red Bull, but on the other hand, Sebastian Vettel and the other Red Bull has fallen out in Q1. Oh my goodness. And you guys can see that the Renaults have pace. I mean, Kevin Magnussen is through into Q3. We haven't seen the Renault in Q3 for I don't know how long. But guys, then this happened in Q3. Just feast your eyes on this absolute stupidity. What was Weber and Perez thinking? What were they thinking? Sorry for the bump there on the table, but seriously, what were they thinking?
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change. Checks complete. We're ready.
And that is why that was such a big problem, guys. Because as you guys see, we start our final lap in qualifying, and the raindrops have already started to come down. This is not an ideal situation. This is a massive panic for me. Guys, I don't know how I'm going to do with this lap, but it's just going to... Oh, boy. Hopefully the track still has enough grip and there's still enough rubber left on the track to make this car grip. Let's look at the end of our first sector time, guys. We are 1/10 Basically 1.5 tenths slower than Max Verstappen, guys. To keep an eye on that top left-hand corner for our time as we head through the two detoners now, guys. Into the first of the two detoners. Ooh, we use a little bit of a track there. We nearly have a track extension warning. Clip the curb on the inside as we run out wide onto the curb. Open up DRS to head downhill towards what is the strip chicane's name again? Guys, I will get it before the race starts. I will get the name of the chicane, but we head into the trip chicane for the final time. We are now 2.5 tenths off of Max Verstappen's pole lap time. We are not too far away, but guys, this rain, I can really feel the back end is so unstable. The car is starting to be filled with raindrops. And now, as we head into the final corner, parabolic, I get the car turned in. The grip is still there. Look at guys, as the rear end starts to shuffle. I have to counter with a little bit of counter steer. But we're going to go into the line, and we're going to come across the line to be P4! How? Wait, what? Okay, it's 6.42 away from pole, but oh my gosh, guys, how did I manage P4? How? P4! P4. Okay, I just surprised myself, because usually in these conditions...
15-minute spout of light rain, which will then move into heavy rain conditions.
Thank you, Chief. Because usually in these conditions, I suck! Like, bad! Okay, I'll take that. P4 in the bank, baby.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Verstappen, Bottas, and Sergio Perez.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Oh, hell yes, that's a successful qualifying. That's one of my best quality performances ever. I mean, come on! Come on! Guys, it's time to choose a new rival. I actually can't remember who I went for. I think I actually went for Vettel, if I'm not mistaken. But in any case, guys, it is now time for the Italian Grand Prix at the temple of speed. Our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Ferrari's home Grand Prix. Let's see if we can take the fight to them. Let's head to the Italian Grand Prix.
It's race day here in Italy once again. Monza, home to so many records. The smallest winning margin, for example. Do you remember in 1971, Peter Gethin beat Ronnie Peterson to the line by 1/100th of a second. There were 40 overtakes for the lead alone in 1965, and Kimi Raikkonen clocked a record top speed of 230 miles per hour here, just over a decade ago. So there's a lot to live up to then for all of our drivers today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. It's a very tight turn one here and a very big braking zone. It's a corner, Anthony Davidson, where we've seen a number of lap one incidents in the past.
As you say, it's a very small piece of track when you have more than just one car trying to go through it. The actual run down towards the chicane is quite wide, so off the start, we'll often see drivers running 2 or maybe 3 abreast as they come up towards the braking zone. Everyone wants to brake late, of course, to win track position, and that tends to be where we see a lot of contact. And you'll see the more experienced drivers kind of hang back a little into here and focus more on picking up the pieces from other people's incidents.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have O'Connor, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Gasly, Ricciardo, Vettel and Devon Butler, Perez, Albon, Lucas Faber and Grosjean, Russell, Magnussen, Lance Stroll and Kimi Raikkonen. Giovinazzi and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Guys, I'm so sorry for that background shutter. It's bad. It's so bad. I just completely muted the volume of the replay because really this is bad. Well, of the recording. Sorry. Guys, please bear with me. I know it's bad, but I cut out of most of it that I could, and we're mostly going to use the replay camera's footage. So yeah, guys, It's the Italian Grand Prix. All there's to say is jam with me on the formation lap, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Thank you. For the Italian Grand Prix, from P3 on the grid, we head to 5 red lights, and it's go for the Italian Grand Prix. My championship rival Max Verstappen is on the front row with, I think it's Valtteri Bottas. I actually can't remember, and I did watch the pre-race grid. It's not the best start from us, but we go up the inside of Lewis Hamilton. Yes, it is Valtteri alongside Max Verstappen. Guys, we have to beat Max Verstappen today. Otherwise, this championship is going to be almost... Guys, I'm serious, it's going to be almost unwinnable because that Ferrari is not just fast, it is unimaginable fast. I have to beat Max Verstappen today. As you guys see history, oh, look at that move from him around the outside of Verstappen. Verstappen went for a move on Valtteri and he locked up, and then it just opened up the door wide open for me to get myself up into P2, and now we're chasing after that silver arrow. Guys, I am not letting up today. I will chase him down. I will not allow myself to fall back today on pace. I will fight with everything I've got. As you guys see, Max Verstappen is already trying to come back at me. He knows it is championship. He has to start thinking about the championship. Oh, look at that! Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton goes past Verstappen as he makes contact with me. This is beautiful! Come on, guys. Take the positions away from Max. Take it away, take it away, take it away. Oh, my soul. Oh, come on, Vettel. Ah! Okay, guys, Max is down to P5. That's at least good. As his teammate Charles Leclerc goes around my outside. And now even Lewis Hamilton is getting another scrap. This is a very crazy first lap here. Monza! Come on, guys, stay away. Here comes Verstappen and Lewis and Leclerc and Vettel. It's nearly 4-1 heading into the first corner. I'm side by side with both Ferraris. The Italians will not be liking this because I am busy taking their pride and joy and keeping my Haas ahead of them. Okay, I'm already tired. Okay, the video is done. Okay, guys, goodbye. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Guys, I'm already going to have to take a sip of water, so please, just bear with me. Okay, thank goodness. I'm back. I just had a little bit of a session there. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't remember the last time we had a first lap like that. And as you guys see, Charles Leclerc is still hounding us from behind like there is no tomorrow. And now even Sebastian Vettel, who has gotten past Lewis Hamilton, is now trying to get a move done on Max Verstappen. He's actually going for it. He goes to dummies to the outside again, then goes to the inside. Beautiful dummy there. Oh God, it's not Sebastian Vettel. That is Pierre Gasly. Gasly, where did you come from, my dude? Oh my goodness. Hashtag go Gasly. Go Pierre Gasly. Okay, but now I've got a problem, guys, because now DRS gets enabled, and I saw a lock up there from somebody. I do not know who, but there was just tire smoke. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, now DRS has been activated. It is not activated on the pit straight, but it will be activated during this lap. So, oh boy. Okay, now this is Max Verstappen being hounded by Sergio Perez. Oh my soul, this is just getting more and more beautiful. Come on, guys, get Max lower down with points. I need this to happen. Yes, Sergio. That is a move of absolute beauty. Come on, Checo, keep that Ferrari behind you, please, my man. And now even the Williams of Lando Norris. Oh, what happened to Charles Leclerc? That is the second Ferrari of Charles Leclerc who has just been spotted. I saw some front wing flying. What happened there? Guys, we go to a replay. This is Charles Leclerc actually chasing down me. How typical. It has got to be my fault again. Come on. Guys, let's quickly see what happened here. I defend my inside line. Charles is on the outside. Oh! Charles bounced the car over the curb, couldn't avoid me, and just smashed into my side pod and has broken off the left front end plate off his front wing. And now Charles Leclerc has got one massive task ahead of him to try and catch up and score some good points here today at Monza. Guys, like I told you at the beginning of the video, we've got 7 teams who are capable of winning a Grand Prix in this season. That's going to be a very big uphill battle for Charles Leclerc, especially with this being the Slipstream Temple. As you guys see, all the cars here on the pit straight now hounding Max Verstappen right behind me. So you guys see, it's the Williams of Lando Norris, both racing points, and the Red Bull of Pierre Gasly, who has fallen back a bit. These 2 racing points are actually racing extremely good, and they are going for gold here today. Come on, Racing Point. Damn, son, damn. As long as you guys take points off Max Verstappen, that's all I'm worried about. As you guys see, this is the Williams of Lando Norris going for a move up the inside of Max Verstappen as we head into the Parabolica. Oh, Max has a little bit of a lockup and he opens up the door. Oh, wide open for Lando Norris, and now that is Lando Norris up into P3. Guys, when last have you seen the Williams on the podium? I mean, come on. Heading down the main straight, guys, now Verstappen and the Racing Point of Lucas Weber has got the DRS, and they both, well, actually, Lando defends from Max, but he loses a position to Weber. So Max lost 2 positions in that whole squabble there. As you guys see now, we head here on to lap 7. I'm busy chasing down Valtteri Bottas as we head to the first death. Oh my goodness, how did I save that? How on earth did I just save that? Great goodness. Okay, guys, I need to just end my race. That's what it looks like when you start pushing too hard. You forget that there are limits. Oh boy, I just gave myself a second heart attack. 2 heart attacks in one day. What more do you want? I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. Guys, what an absolutely awesome race this has been so far. And we have not even gotten to the first pit stop phases. I mean, come on. Guys, that is Perez getting past Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen just keeps on falling backwards and backwards and backwards. And it's putting one fat smile on my face because these guys stay away from me and I can focus solely on chasing down Valtteri Bottas in that silver arrow. That is my goal. And guys, I'm gonna be honest, I took out about between 3/10 to half a second a lap on Valtteri. I was on a mission that it was not going to swerve off path unless these guys start interfering. But by the way they're battling, they're not gonna catch me anytime soon. And as long as I stay out of that 1 second DRS detection, I am A4 away. And as you guys see, the gap between myself and these guys just keep growing. And now the 2 racing points of Sergio Perez and Lucas Weber are battling it out. My ex-F2 teammate and one of the guys that I just have a very big soft spot for in modern day Formula 1, Sergio Perez, are battling away And as you guys see, I just quickly accidentally jumped to my POV there. But now you guys see, and now Max Verstappen is also trying to make a move on Lando Norris in the background. As Weber goes for the move on Perez. It's 2 by 2 there through the first corner, and well, the first chicane. And now who is going to get the move done here of the 2 racing points? Will it be Weber? Will it be Perez? They will both have to play with their engine modes, otherwise there's going to be a dead heat drag race as it was there. Weber on the inside for the first part of the chicane, Perez on the outside. There's a little bit of popping and barging between the 2 teammates, but they are still side by side, as well as Verstappen and Norris behind them. But I think Norris has gotten the defensive work done there. No, he's not! Norris is still defending from Verstappen. And now, oh, look at that. Checo gets a little bit bumpy and bargy there. And Lucas Weber throws his hand up in the air, being like, what the hell, dude? We're teammates. And now, look at Lando Norris and Max Verstappen as they try to size up a move on Lucas Weber. Max is going up the inside of not just Lando Norris, but he's going for the move on Lucas Weber as well. I think Max Verstappen has finally woken up and realized that he has to do something in this race. Sorry for the jump there, guys. The recording there is a bit wonky. But in any case, now Perez is breaking away from these 3. And as you guys see, now Hamilton has caught up to them as they dive into the pit lane, actually. Weber, Verstappen. Who's the other car? Norris and Hamilton into the pit lane, as well as I have also dove into the pit lane. And guys, I built up such a gap that I was able to exit my pit box ahead of all of them, so they did not hold me up in the pit lane. As you guys see here, the Williams mechanics made an excellent pit stop there, but Norris stayed behind Verstappen and Weber. Oh yeah, Verstappen and Perez. Oh boy, there's so much to think about in this race. So you guys, we come out on P11, but we made an early stop so I can get these medium tires heated up and I can really start pushing as soon as possible. So you guys see, we have a yellow flag for some other reason. If you guys quickly saw the flashing screen there, I think somebody retired from the Grand Prix. I think it was Kimi Räikkönen in the Alpha. If I'm not mistaken, I can be wrong. But in any case, guys, this is now the race leader, Valtteri Bottas. Guys, I was going for an undercut with my fresh mediums. And now this is the second place man, Sergio Perez, by P2, that he has taken. Ooh, that's a very wide line through the final corner, that Parabolica. But we get the move done right there. And as you guys see, we jump to Valtteri Bottas POV. And guys, that's the Toro Rosso of I'm not sure who, but that is a car that hasn't pitted yet. And now you guys can see how much of a gap I have caught up to the back of Valtteri Bottas. And now it is time to race, Valtteri. Let's go, baby. Let's go. As you guys see, Valtteri is going to have DRS off of the Toro Rosso, but I am going to have DRS off of him. I am not too close yet to go for a move, but I am within DRS. And as you guys see, here goes Valtteri side by side with the Toro Rosso. It's a beautiful move up the inside. There's no point in the Toro Rosso. I think that is actually Kvyat. There's no point in Kvyat fighting with us. And now you guys see, heading all the way to Parabolica, I get a beautiful slingshot slipstream into Parabolica. I know that this Toro Rosso is going to dive it into the pit lane now. So this slingshot is exactly what I needed. He's going to give me DRS, and now I'm going to close up on Valtteri Bottas, who does not have DRS whatsoever. And this is just working out perfectly for me. But as you guys see, both the Racing Points and the Ferrari of Max Verstappen are still battling away, hammer and tong, as the 2 Racing Points are going side by side into the first quarter. Weber gets the move done on Sergio Perez. Oh, maybe not yet. I've spoken too soon. Perez around the outside of Lucas Weber, and that is Sergio Perez now up into P3. Lucas Weber P4 and Max Verstappen P5. Guys, if these 2 Racing Points can keep Max behind them, I think it might give me the lead back in the championship if I'm not mistaken. But that means they have to keep Max behind them. As Sergio gets back at Lucas Weber at the spot where they made contact the previous time they had a squabble like that. And now you guys see, heading on to the end of lap 14. Valtteri, it is time. This horse has not had this pace, I think, ever. And finally, with the Ferrari motor in the back of this horse, we have the pure pace of the front running cars. And guys, this is all done on pace. I caught up Valtteri Bottas, and we take the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. But guys, if Valtteri had anything to say about this, he was not just going to let this one slide. He was going to fight till the very end, because this is for the race victory. It is not for one teensy-weensy point. This is for the race victory. So you guys see, I defend around the outside to have the inside for the second part of the first chicane. And now I am still ahead of Valtteri. But now on that very same lap, heading down the hill into Ascari. That's the corner. This strip chicane's name is Ascari. Heading into Ascari, I give the place back to Valtteri because, guys, I want to benefit from the slipstream, and I'm going to have DRS on the main straight once again. Excuse the vibration you heard there in the background. That's actually my cell phone vibrating. I'm going to put it on silent. I am sorry for that. So let's quickly put the cell phone on silent. There we go. The cell phone is on silent. That is beautiful. Beautiful. But as you guys see exactly what I said, Valtteri is going to have no defense against my Haas. DRS, overtake on the ERS, rich mix on the fuel, and there is nothing that Valtteri can do to me. I get my P1 back. And guys, yes, I'm talking about my P1 because I feel after everything we've gone through this season, we deserve a little bit of a win. A pure pace win. It's not going to be a fluke with a safety car or some sort of brilliant strategy. It is it's going to be a pure pace victory, and I am more motivated than ever. As you guys see now, Sergio Perez has broken away from this little squabble here, but now Lando Norris has inserted himself again with this battle between Lucas Weber and Max Verstappen. So watch out for that toothpaste color schemed Williams of Lando Norris, and now we head down the pit straight. It is Max Verstappen v Lucas Weber, and now Max Verstappen has got the DRS, and there's absolutely nothing that Lucas can do about it. Let's see if Max now can start chasing after that racing point of Sergio Perez. Now, guys, heading home. I'm not sure which lap this is. I think it might be lap 18 roundabout there. Valtteri Bottas is still hounding me from behind. Guys, the slipstream here around Monza, I can't emphasize the criticalness of slipstream around Monza. If you do not break that 1 second gap, you are going to be under constant pressure. And as you guys said, with me and Valtteri squabbling every lap, the racing point of Sergio Perez is very quickly coming up behind us. But you guys heard there, I completely backed out of the throttle because I knew I was going to have DRS coming out of Parabolica. And that is what I wanted, because I really quickly saw this man, Sergio Perez, coming up from behind to chase me and Bottas down. So you guys see, he's got DRS on me, I've got DRS on Valtteri plus slipstream. So, whoa! What just happened there? Watch out! Get the car and slow down! Oh, guys, I have to cut the chicane. Valtteri forced me onto the grass. That is such dirty driving, Valtteri. What the hell, dude? And now Sergio has inserted himself right into this fight. Oh my soul, guys, I'm not going to have a voice at the end of this race. I'm screaming too much. Oh my goodness! Come on, defend the lead, defend the lead, defend the lead. Heading into the second chicane. Okay. Oh, we give Valtteri the squeeze. Guys, what did Valtteri think in this whole section? Look at this. He squeezes me onto the grass, and as I yank the car back onto the track, my right tires are dirty, my front and right rear, and I slam into the side of Valtteri. So lucky not to have broken my front wing. I am forced to skip the chicane thanks to my dirty tires, which didn't help me brake at all. Luckily, I had the slipstream of Valtteri to defend from him and from Sergio, but this was way too close for comfort. I did not appreciate that one bit. Guys, here's the view from Valtteri Bottas' side. He starts going, he can see I'm going to the inside, he keeps forcing me to that side, and that is a massive scare. Oh my soul. And guys, look at this, two weekends in a row. Well, 2 races in a row. The previous race in Spa, I was brake checked by none other than the Racing Point cars on the Camel Straight, and now here at Monza, Valtteri wants me even off the track coming through. Go heading into the second and third, fourth and fifth corner. Oh my goodness, this is, oh my goodness, guys, I'm speechless. Perez, just get past him. Seriously, he has just peed me off so much now. I would not even care if Perez forces him off the road. I mean, that's Max Verstappen behind him! No! No. Okay, guys, we've got a problem. We've got a big problem. We've now got Max Verstappen and Lando Norris back in this fight. I think that the Tifosi is screaming at Verstappen, just get your car in gear. Guys, look at this. Sergio has now taken away P2 from Valtteri Bottas, and now here comes the Ferrari, that red Ferrari of Max Verstappen with the number 33 on it. He is going for the move on Valtteri Bottas. Guys, even though Valtteri was quite rude to me the previous lap, I'm actually sad for his part, because he has gone from P1 now almost all the way down to P4, and I'm just trying to get away from these guys so I can no longer be under pressure as Lando Norris makes it a 3 wide moment heading into the second chicane. But there we go, Max Verstappen has gotten himself up into P3. No! That is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Oh my soul, come on Valtteri, come on Lando. You guys have to do me a solid here. Keep Max behind you. I've already got the problem of Sergio Perez chasing me down. Because of all the fighting with Valtteri, my tires are more worn than these guys' tires. Oh, that's a massive swerve from Max. He nearly takes out Lando Norris. That was so close. 3 wide heading into the Parabolica. And now, who's going to have the move? They both squeeze out Max. Beautiful racing from the two Mercedes-engined cars. Oh my soul. Come on, keep Max behind you guys. Guys, I've got a report again. I'm sorry, just keep an eye on what's happening. My throat is so, it's oh my goodness. It's like a grater. Ah, come on, keep Max behind you. Okay, I'm back. We can't wait too long to not commentate. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh, I even sound so much better now that my throat is wet and all that types of jazz. So now, look at Lando Norris! Lando Norris has just gotten himself up into a podium position. Come on, Lando, get in there. But now, guys, I think Max has just had enough of this battling. Oh, yeah, he dips the wheel onto the grass there. Max goes up the inside of Valtteri Bottas. He wants to get that Ferrari on the podium. Charles Leclerc has already had an absolutely atrocious race thanks to the contact between me and him. And now Max is ahead of Valtteri, and he's now chasing after that Williams of Lando Norris. So this might be a very tough race indeed. Guys, if this was the race was like 5 laps longer, the 2 Red Bulls of Pierre Gasly and Sebastian Vettel would have caught up to us. I absolutely guarantee it. I obviously don't know what happened to Lucas Weber. He just completely fell away from this entire fight. But guys, look at Max Verstappen. That is how you assert dominance. He passes Lando Norris as if Lando Norris is searching for parking. And guys, then this. With everything in my power, I tried to keep Sergio Perez away from me. But guys, I just have fought too much with Valtteri, and I could feel it in my tires. The grip was not there where what I wanted it to be. I couldn't get on the throttle out of corners as early as I wanted to. I had to brake earlier. My tires just didn't have the grip at all. But as you guys see, we are on lap 24. Going to start lap 25 now. So there are only 3 laps to go in this Italian Grand Prix. We open up the so you guys will see the OP-ness of the upgraded Ferrari power unit in the back of this Haas. Heading to the first corner. I'm not going to do the same that I did with Valtteri, not taking that chance again. Going to the outside, first gear, nearly make contact with Perez, but it's beautiful wheel-to-wheel racing between myself and Sergio. And now we are back into the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. So you guys see, now we head on to the, is this the end of lap 26? I think it might be. It has all of a sudden gotten very dark and gloomy. The clouds have started to come in, but there is no expectance of rain during the time of the race, guys. So this race will end in the dry. So you guys see, once again, I let Sergio through so I can benefit off of the DRS and the slipstream. Heading towards this first point, you guys see I have to actually get out of the slipstream to not literally run into the back of Sergio. But in any case, guys, now going down this 100 again as we start the final lap of the Italian Grand Prix, the second season's Italian Grand Prix. Now heading towards the first corner, I'm going to go to the outside again. Sergio defends the inside very beautifully. I'm very late onto the brakes. I nearly ran a little bit wide there. But we are back into P1 and now we have to stay ahead of Sergio. Otherwise, we will be in a major trouble come the end of this lap. So now, guys, let's stay on board for this final lap of the Italian Grand Prix. It is myself, Sergio Perez, and Max Verstappen is not far behind. Oh my word. Sergio, whatever you do, don't attack me now. Please don't attack me now, because I don't know. If Max gets a miraculous P2 or even steals the win, I will rage. I'm telling you now that I will rage. Okay, no, Sergio, what are you doing? I just told you not to do this. Heading through a score for the final time. I had to give Perez the squeeze there, guys. I'm sorry. That was so rude of me, but I had to give Perez the squeeze as we head down the back straight for the final time. Thank goodness Max Verstappen did not catch up, guys. Guys, We won this race on pure pace. Yes, we had to defend from Sergio, but when the car had the grip, we were the car with the best amount of pace. We take the win here in Italy!
You can see why everyone's taking them so seriously. These drivers will be hot property by the end of the season.
Guys, just to get the shuddering away from my broken microphone. What a Grand Prix! Guys, the championship difference between myself and Max Verstappen is 8 points. Hamilton, Bottas, Leclerc, all these guys are no longer going to be able to catch us unless there's a miracle for them. This championship is between myself and Verstappen. And as you guys see, we overtake Red Bull to be back in 3rd place of the Constructors. Crazy.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. What do you think made the difference between this weekend and last weekend? Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing. Lucas flew through the pack in that race. What's his secret? Great. Well, that's everything.
Guys, an absolutely astonishing Italian Grand Prix. How does this track always manage to provide? I mean, oh my goodness, what a Grand Prix. I am absolutely speechless. This was absolutely nuts. Guys, a victory on pure pace. This is what I've needed the whole season. This is the biggest amount of confidence boost that I have had thus far. Excuse the button press there. I'm just quickly keeping a screen here on the go. But guys, I'm speechless about this Haas pace. But now we can fight.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Emma, I agree. It was fantastic to see myself up on that podium. Guys, please, that has been this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like down below. It's only going to take you 2 seconds. If you've really loved what you've seen today, please hit the subscribe. Don't forget to ding the bell to never miss a future episode. And finally, share this video with your friends. Please, please, please. You guys are the word of mouth. We are on our way to 100 subscribers. You guys are amazing, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. This channel is just going to grow and grow and grow. You guys are truly awesome. I'll see y'all for the next Grand Prix in Singapore under the beautiful sky. Cheers!